Today we're going to embark on an incredible adventure through the world of Stoicism, and I'll tell you how we can learn to think positively. Are you ready to become true masters of your thoughts? I hope so, because it can change your lives. Did you know that sometimes our mind can seem like a TV that only shows sad news? It can get us down. But what if I told you that we can change the channel whenever we want? Yes, that's right. We can choose to watch a channel that makes us smile and feel good. The Stoics, very smart thinkers from long ago, taught us some tricks to help control our thoughts and make each day a happy adventure. Today, we're going to learn how to do that and how each of us can be the director of our own life's movie, choosing happy and fun scenes to live. Don't forget to leave a like if you're ready to discover the incredible power of your own thoughts and how they can transform every day into an adventure full of happiness. Shall we? Have you ever noticed that when it gets a bit chilly, we don't just complain, right? We rush to grab a sweater or have a warm drink to heat up. Now, think with me, if we can do this with the cold, why not deal with negative thoughts in the same way? The idea is simple. Instead of getting upset, we look for ways to think more positively. You see, the Stoics, who were pioneers in philosophizing about how we think, have said that controlling the mind is essential to take the reins of our own life. They believed that philosophy was not just a bunch of theory but a tool to improve our lives and elevate our moral character. And that's exactly what we're going to explore in this video today. But how do we start? First, identify the patterns of negative thoughts that frequently cross your mind. It might be that fear of not being good enough, the anxiety of feeling watched at the gym, or even that feeling of always disappointing someone. These automatic thoughts are common, but recognizing them is the first step to changing them. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I can't do anything right," how about changing that to, "I will learn from my mistakes and improve"? Transforming negative thoughts into positive ones not only improves your daily life, but also redefines the way you see yourself and face challenges. So, how about we start this journey of self-awareness and growth together? Let's go. Tell me, which negative thoughts do you want to transform today? When you identify what you think and force yourself to use more positive words, it changes the dynamics of your thinking. Instead of being part of the illness, you start to become part of the cure. You begin to think positively and find ways to live more positively. To better handle your thoughts and have a real impact on your well-being, you need to start with a mindfulness exercise. Pay attention to where your thoughts are leading you. Do they encourage you to grow and bring peace, or do they just drag you down? It's also essential to notice how your body reacts to these thoughts. If just thinking about something makes you tense, angry, or your heart races, that's a clear sign that the thought is not beneficial. On the other hand, thoughts that leave you motivated and energized are the ones you should cultivate. When you start to notice your thoughts, you can stop and question those that are negative, preventing them from controlling you. Think of your mind as a bank with two accounts, one for negative thoughts and one for positive ones. Each thought is like an automatic transaction into one of these accounts. If you feed the account of negative thoughts more, that's what you'll draw from when facing challenging situations. For example, if you're about to give a presentation at work and can only think about how you're going to embarrass yourself, this anxiety builds up as a negative balance, and you tend to act in ways that confirm this fear. This cycle of negativity strengthens and becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You end up actually failing because you convinced yourself that you would fail. It's as if you program your own failure, bringing the wrong PowerPoint or interrupting inappropriately, just to validate your negative belief that you don't speak well in public. Moreover, we often adopt cultural or other people's beliefs without questioning them, like the idea that you only succeed in life by being dishonest. It's crucial to challenge these notions and check if they truly reflect the truth and are healthy for you. Start monitoring your thoughts today, challenging the negative and strengthening the positive ones, to cultivate a balance that helps you grow and prosper in any situation. Let's say you start selling homemade meals, working Monday to Saturday, making tasty and fresh food right in your kitchen. After a few months, orders increase, and you begin to profit, managing to buy a new stove and then a new refrigerator. Improving your financial condition without resorting to dishonesty is a great example of how we can challenge popular and negative beliefs. Many believe that to be successful, questionable shortcuts are necessary, but your experience shows that hard work and honesty truly pay off. Another common belief is about romantic relationships: no man is good, or I will always be betrayed. Such generalizations are dangerous because they close us off to new possibilities and prevent us from seeing reality as it is. Clearly, not everyone acts the same way, and it is unfair to think that one bad experience defines all future ones. Yes, it may be challenging to find someone who desires a serious relationship, but such people do exist and are out there. These cultural and negative beliefs about money, relationships, health, and other aspects of life often limit us. Stoicism encourages us to reassess our judgments and initial reactions, adopting a more optimistic and rational perspective. By practicing this continuously, you will begin to change the structure of your thoughts, and consequently, real changes will start to occur in your life. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "It is time for you to realize that there is something within you more powerful and potent than anything influencing you, controlling you, or making you act like a puppet." The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. This idea is, in a way, the precursor to modern cognitive behavioral therapy, which teaches how our thoughts shape our feelings and behaviors. By modifying negative thought patterns, we can reshape our emotional responses and live more positively. The Stoics knew that changing thought habits requires constant practice. Even if your negative thoughts seem frequent or automatic, you have the capacity to transform them. Taking control of your thoughts means that every time you face a situation positively, you are making a deposit into your positive account. For example, if you spill coffee on the floor in the morning, instead of thinking that your day started badly and will only get worse, try to see the incident for what it really is: a simple accident. Yes, it is annoying and uncomfortable because you will have to clean or perhaps change your clothes, but it does not define the rest of your day. This shift in perspective may seem small, but it has a huge impact on how you experience each moment and face daily challenges. It's true that minor incidents, like spilling coffee, do not define your day. See it as a reminder to stay present and not go through motions on autopilot. Adopting positive thinking helps your brain find pathways to a more satisfying life, increasing the frequency of such thoughts. Conversely, focusing on the negative only trains your mind to produce more thoughts that pull you down and towards failure. Your account of positive thoughts grows each time you think positively, ask positive questions, or seek a positive approach to challenges. Each of these acts is an automatic deposit. A crucial strategy is learning to assess the impact and time we dedicate to each thought. Some people cling to negative thoughts and feelings simply because they focus on them too much, giving them disproportionate value that unnecessarily prolongs them. It's like turning up the volume on something bad, making it even more prevalent in your life. For example, if someone loses their job and begins to think they will never find another, that they will fail in all interviews, and that they will end up without money, these negative thoughts paralyze. The more importance we give to these thoughts, the more they persist and dominate our minds, closing us off to any solution or opportunity, even if it's right in front of us. Thinking positively, even in challenging situations, means seeing clearly and seeking viable solutions without being overwhelmed by the weight and despair of negativism. Stoicism teaches us to see each problem as an opportunity for growth, changing the way we respond emotionally to challenges. When we cannot control the wind, we adjust our sails to gradually change course until a new direction is achieved. Seneca, one of the great names of Stoicism, warned us about the transient nature of life, reminding us that our good fortune is not eternal and that bad times, although undesirable, are also part of life. Nothing in the world is permanent, everything changes over time, from seasons to annual cycles. So, when a negative thought or concern persists in your mind, ask yourself, will this still be relevant in 10 years? This will help to diminish its importance and impact in the present. Often, we find that our biggest current problems will not weigh as much in the future, which helps us put things in perspective and understand that rarely is something so crucial that it affects our lives in the long term. Marcus Aurelius emphasized how our thoughts shape our souls, suggesting that a mind filled with negativity often manifests through complaints. Complaining, though common, diverts us from Stoic teachings, which promote harmony with nature and the practice of gratitude. To break the habit of complaining, it is essential to observe when we start to do it and make a conscious effort to stop. Epictetus, another great name in Stoicism, proposed a 30-day challenge to his students to abandon harmful habits, suggesting that small gradual changes can lead to overcoming negative practices. Often, positivity is confused with superficial optimism, which is just an external facade. A clear example is the illusion of winning the lottery, where, despite temporary euphoria, the real chances are minimal. This type of positivity does not lead to real changes, as it is only superficial and does not significantly alter our thoughts or behaviors. To truly transform our thought patterns, conscious repetition and daily practice are crucial. Imagine that, over the years, each negative thought was a deposit into your negative account. Now, it's time to reverse this process and start building a reserve of positive thoughts, which requires dedication, attention, and self-control. By practicing positivity daily and accepting occasional failures without self-blame, these positive thoughts will begin to shape your actions and behaviors, resulting in real and noticeable changes in your life. Moreover, it is crucial to recognize your right to think positively and live well. Often, constant negativity leads us to believe it is normal to accept less than we deserve, whether in terms of self-esteem, friendships, or relationships. Changing this perspective and beginning to value yourself is the first step toward opening up to genuine and meaningful relationships and a more fulfilling and accomplished life. It's common at times to punish ourselves by limiting our own development or slowing down our efforts, motivated by fear of rejection or the belief that we do not deserve a better life. However, true transformation begins with a powerful affirmation, granting yourself permission to think positively and be happy. This permission must be given with conviction, recognizing that the ability to think positively is something you can develop from now on. No one around you, be it objects or people, can make this choice for you. As Epictetus, one of the Stoic masters, emphasized, do not seek the good outside yourselves, seek it within yourselves, or you will never find it. Your true happiness and contentment come from within, from your ability to adopt a positive outlook on life. So, tonight, before you go to sleep, reflect on this idea. Tomorrow, when you wake up, reaffirm this decision. Write it down on a piece of paper or in the Notes app on your phone that you give yourself permission, with conviction, to think positively and be happier. This practice of self-affirmation can be the first step towards a profound transformation in your life, leading to a more joyful and fulfilled existence. I hope you have taken all these tips on how to think more positively. Remember, change begins with you giving yourself permission to be happy and think positively. This is something super important and only you can do it for yourself. Stay tuned, because, just like we learn to play a new game or make a new friend, learning to think positively is a skill that we develop with practice and patience. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So, don't forget, the next time something annoying happens, try to see the bright side of it or think about how it can help you grow. Thank you for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos. We'll continue exploring how we can be the best version of ourselves every day. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. See you next time, guys.